The City Council is flexing its muscles to crush a protest by ratepayers. It makes you wonder what's happened to freedom of speech when residents can be threatened with fines of up to $130,000 for publicly disagreeing with a council development decision. Linda Kincaid reports on the residents getting a lesson from the Council of Hard Knocks.
A drover's dog could do better than this council.
This is bureaucracy gone mad.
Wearing a T-shirt deemed inappropriate, walking your pet without carrying a bag, or feeding a few pigeons. When it comes to greedy councils, you can be pinged for just about anything. Money doesn't grow on trees, but it certainly disappears from your wallet and reappears in the council coffers pretty quickly.
They're not listening. They just don't care. They want extra rates.
And the list of ludicrous fines is growing. Apparently in this democratic country, you can no longer protest peacefully.
Clearly, free speech does not exist in Knox Council.
Erecting a sign on your own property can cost you.
All the residents have come here today because we're really upset about the fact that we can't silently and non-violently protest.
The council, in my opinion, hasn't carried out a proper democratic consultation with the public.
These residents of Boronia in Melbourne's southeast are being threatened with fines of $600 a day if they don't remove these signs. Angry about plans to develop high-rises in their leafy suburb, these residents wanted Knox Council to take notice. Instead, they got sent a notice, warning of hefty fines.
All signage does not comply with sections 1 or 2.
It's $600 a day, and it can keep rising every day, up to $130,000.
We've had signs ripped down in the middle of the night.
It's a sign of our times. Rates are up and councils are spending a fortune attacking their own ratepayers. It's no surprise that some ratepayers here want the local level of government scrapped.
In Australia, we are over-governed, over-regulated, and some would say overtaxed.
Ratepayer John Maddock has lived in this suburb for more than 60 years and thinks he'd be better off without a council.
All I'm getting from my council is an irregular rubbish collection.
The development, it seems, will go ahead no matter what. These blocks all earmarked for the first high-rises. Knox Mayor Sue McMillan says she's happy to discuss the concerns.
I'm happy for anyone to come in and have a cup of tea and a chat with me.
But she can't promise to answer any of their questions.
I'm the mayor. I leave the operational side of things to the officers.
Governments across the country are spending millions of dollars trying to cut obesity, while councils are doing everything to discourage it, imposing fines on people who exercise.
The council wants to charge $1,000 for a group like us to come and train.
Perth student Chad Silver couldn't believe it when he was banned from his council recreation centre for helping to train a friend.
They said I was in breach of their personal training policy.
While the Gold Coast Council gave butcher Barry Smith a $750 fine for wearing what they deemed an offensive T-shirt.
I'm angry, really angry about what the council's doing here, eh?
The biggest fining council in New South Wales is the City of Sydney, collecting a whopping $38.8 million last year. In Queensland, Brisbane City Council amassed a $55 million fortune. The City of Perth made $9.1 million in fines, Adelaide City $9.6 million. Hobart Council $4.7 million, and in Victoria, the City of Melbourne tops the charts, fleecing residents with fines of almost $42 million. Ratepayers Victoria Des Olin says residents must stand together against council greed.
Right to their local members, right to the administration, put candidates up.